you ever wondered why some people seem to function perfectly well on just a few hours of sleep, while others need a solid 8 or more to feel rested? This fascinating difference has puzzled scientists and everyday people alike for years. Today, we're diving into the science behind why some people need less sleep than others. We'll explore genetics, lifestyle, and even the role of your brain in determining your unique sleep needs. So, if you've ever envied those who wake up refreshed after just 5 hours, stay tuned as we unravel the secrets behind sleep requirements. Sleep is essential for everyone, but the amount each person needs can vary widely. Most adults are told to aim for 7 to 9 hours per night, but this is just an average. Some people naturally require less sleep and still feel alert and energetic. This isn't just about willpower or habit, it's often rooted in biology. Understanding the basics of sleep can help us appreciate why these differences exist. Let's start by looking at what happens during a typical night's rest and why it's so important for our health and well-being. During sleep, our bodies cycle through different stages, including light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. Each stage serves a unique purpose, from physical restoration to memory consolidation. People who need less sleep often spend more time in the most restorative stages, allowing them to wake up refreshed even after fewer hours. This efficient cycling through sleep stages is one reason why some individuals can thrive on less rest. Let's take a closer look at what happens in each stage and how it affects our daily functioning. One of the most significant reasons some people need less sleep is genetics. Scientists have discovered certain gene mutations that allow individuals to function well on less sleep. For example, a mutation in the DEC2 gene has been linked to naturally short sleep patterns. People with this rare genetic trait can feel fully rested after just 4 to 6 hours of sleep. This isn't something you can train yourself to do, it's written in their DNA. Genetics play a powerful role in shaping our sleep needs and patterns. DEC2 gene mutation is one of the best-known genetic factors behind short sleep. People with the mutation don't just get by on less sleep, they actually feel and perform just as well as those who sleep longer. This discovery has opened up new avenues for sleep research, helping scientists understand how our bodies regulate rest. While this mutation is rare, it proves that biology can override the typical need for 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Let's see how this gene works and why it's so special. Besides the DEC2 gene, researchers have found other genetic mutations that influence sleep duration. For instance, mutations in the ADRB1 and NPSR1 genes are also linked to naturally short sleep. These discoveries suggest that there isn't just one sleep gene, but a complex network of genetic factors that determine how much rest we need. Understanding these mutations helps explain why some people are naturally early risers or night owls, and why sleep needs can run in families. People's brains are simply more efficient at getting the restorative benefits of sleep in less time. Their sleep cycles may be shorter, but they spend more time in deep and REM sleep, which are the most important stages for recovery and memory. This efficiency means they wake up feeling refreshed, even if they haven't spent as many hours in bed. Scientists are still studying what makes these brains different, but it's clear that not all sleep is created equal. It's not just about how long you sleep, but how well you sleep. High-quality sleep means your body moves smoothly through all the necessary stages, allowing for proper rest and recovery. Some people may spend 8 hours in bed but still feel tired if their sleep is fragmented. Others, with more efficient sleep, can feel great after just 5 or 6 hours. This highlights the importance of sleep quality over sheer quantity. Lifestyle also plays a role in how much sleep you need. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and good stress management can all improve sleep quality, sometimes reducing the total hours needed. On the other hand, poor habits like irregular schedules, too much caffeine, or high stress can make you feel tired even after a full night's sleep. While genetics set the foundation, your daily choices can influence how rested you feel. Sleep needs change as we age. Children and teenagers require more sleep for growth and development, while adults typically need less. Older adults may find their sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented, but they might also need less total sleep. These changes are normal and reflect the body's shifting requirements over a lifetime. Understanding your age-related sleep needs can help you set realistic expectations for rest. Good sleep is closely tied to overall health. People who consistently get enough high-quality sleep have better immune function, mood, and cognitive performance. However, those who need less sleep due to genetics or efficient sleep cycles don't seem to suffer negative health effects. It's important to listen to your body and notice how you feel, rather than just focusing on the number of hours you spend in bed. Chronotypes are your natural tendencies to be a morning person or a night owl. These patterns are also influenced by genetics and can affect your sleep needs. Some people feel most alert in the early morning while others hit their stride late at night. Recognizing your chronotype can help you optimize your schedule for better rest and productivity. It's important to distinguish between naturally needing less sleep and having a sleep disorder. Conditions like insomnia or sleep apnea can reduce sleep time but leave you feeling exhausted. People with true short sleep patterns wake up refreshed and energetic, not tired or irritable. If you consistently feel unrested, it's worth talking to a healthcare professional to rule out underlying issues. Culture can shape our attitudes toward sleep. In some societies, long work hours and busy schedules are valued, leading people to sleep less. In others, rest and relaxation are prioritized. While culture can influence habits, it doesn't change your biological need for sleep. Understanding these influences can help you make choices that support your health, regardless of societal pressures. There are many myths about sleep, like the idea that you can train yourself to need less. In reality, most people can't simply adjust to fewer hours without consequences. True short sleepers are rare and usually have a genetic reason for their sleep patterns. It's important to separate fact from fiction when it comes to sleep advice. Throughout history, some famous figures have claimed to thrive on little sleep. People like Leonardo da Vinci, Nikola Tesla, and Margaret Thatcher reportedly slept only a few hours each night. While these stories are intriguing, it's important to remember that most people need more rest to function at their best. Still, these examples show that short sleep is possible for a select few. Some people experiment with polyphasic sleep, breaking rest into several short naps throughout the day. While this can work for a few, it's not suitable for everyone and may disrupt natural sleep cycles. Most experts recommend sticking to a consistent nightly routine for the best results. Polyphasic sleep remains a curiosity rather than a mainstream solution. Caffeine can mask feelings of tiredness, making it seem like you need less sleep. However, relying on stimulants doesn't replace the restorative power of real rest. Over time, too much caffeine can actually disrupt your sleep patterns and leave you feeling more tired. It's best to use caffeine in moderation and pay attention to your body's true needs. Modern technology offers many ways to track your sleep, from smartwatches to phone apps. These tools can help you understand your sleep patterns and identify areas for improvement. However, they're not perfect and should be used as a guide, not a strict rule. The most important measure is how you feel each day. Some people believe that sleeping less means getting more done. While it's true that short sleepers have more waking hours, productivity often suffers if you're not well rested. Quality sleep supports focus, creativity, and decision-making. For most people, sacrificing sleep for work or study isn't a sustainable strategy. Lack of sleep can quickly affect your mood, making you irritable or anxious. Short sleepers who are genetically wired for less rest don't experience these negative effects. For everyone else, it's important to prioritize sleep to maintain emotional balance and resilience. Sleep plays a crucial role in memory consolidation. People who get enough high-quality sleep tend to remember information better and learn new skills more easily. Short sleepers with efficient sleep cycles still benefit from this process, but most people need enough rest to keep their minds sharp. Your immune system relies on sleep to function properly. People who consistently get enough rest are less likely to get sick. Short sleepers with the right genetics don't seem to have weaker immune systems, but most people need regular sleep to stay healthy. Creative thinking often flourishes after a good night's sleep. Short sleepers with efficient cycles can still access this benefit, but for most people, lack of sleep stifles creativity and problem solving. Prioritizing rest can help you think outside the box and come up with new ideas. Sleep supports everything from muscle repair to hormone balance. Short sleepers with the right genetics don't seem to miss out on these benefits, but most people need enough rest to stay physically healthy. Skipping sleep can lead to long-term health problems. Good sleep helps your body manage stress. Short sleepers with efficient cycles don't feel the negative effects of less rest, but most people become more stressed and less resilient when sleep deprived. Prioritizing sleep is a key part of stress management. Lack of sleep can disrupt hormones that control hunger, leading to weight gain. Short sleepers with the right genetics don't seem to have this problem, but for most people, regular rest is important for maintaining a healthy weight. Getting enough sleep is linked to a longer, healthier life. Short sleepers with efficient cycles don't seem to have shorter lifespans, but for most people, chronic sleep deprivation can lead to serious health issues over time. Prioritizing sleep is an investment in your future. Sleep affects how we interact with others. Well-rested people are more patient, empathetic, and better communicators. Short sleepers with efficient cycles maintain these social skills, but most people need enough rest to keep their relationships strong. Being well-rested is crucial for safety, especially when driving or operating machinery. Short sleepers with the right genetics stay alert, but most people are at higher risk of accidents when sleep deprived. Prioritizing rest keeps you and others safe. For children and teenagers, sleep is essential for growth and development. Short sleep patterns are rare in young people who typically need more rest than adults. Ensuring enough sleep supports healthy bodies and minds during these critical years. Sleep helps regulate hormones that control everything from appetite to stress. Short sleepers with efficient cycles maintain this balance, but most people need regular rest to keep their hormones in check. Disrupted sleep can throw your body out of balance. As we age, our sleep patterns change. Older adults may need less sleep but often experience lighter, more fragmented rest. Short sleepers with the right genetics adapt well, but most people benefit from prioritizing sleep at every stage of life. Chronic sleep deprivation increases the risk of diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and depression. Short sleepers with efficient cycles don't seem to face these risks, but for most people, regular rest is a key part of disease prevention. Athletes and performers often prioritize sleep to boost their abilities. Short sleepers with efficient cycles can maintain high performance, but most people need enough rest to reach their full potential. Sleep is a secret weapon for success. Learning new skills and retaining information is easier with enough sleep. Short sleepers with efficient cycles still benefit, but most people need regular rest to keep their brains sharp and ready to learn. After illness or injury, sleep is essential for recovery. Short sleepers with efficient cycles heal well, but most people need extra rest to bounce back. Prioritizing sleep supports your body's natural healing processes. Staying focused and alert is easier with enough sleep. Short sleepers with efficient cycles maintain concentration, but most people struggle to pay attention when tired. Rest is key for mental clarity. Motivation and drive are closely linked to sleep. Short sleepers with efficient cycles stay motivated, but most people lose energy and enthusiasm when sleep deprived. Prioritizing rest helps you stay on track with your goals. Making good decisions is easier when you're well rested. Short sleepers with efficient cycles make sound choices, but most people are more impulsive and less rational when tired. Sleep supports clear thinking and wise decisions. Emotional health depends on good sleep. Short sleepers with efficient cycles manage emotions well, but most people become more sensitive and reactive when sleep deprived. Prioritizing rest helps you stay emotionally balanced. A good night's sleep makes it easier to enjoy social activities and connect with others. Short sleepers with efficient cycles stay socially engaged, but most people need enough rest to be their best selves in social situations. Lack of sleep can increase risky behavior. Short sleepers with efficient cycles don't show this tendency, but most people are more likely to take chances when tired. Prioritizing sleep helps you make safer choices. Happiness is closely linked to good sleep. Short sleepers with efficient cycles maintain a positive outlook, but most people feel happier and more satisfied with enough rest. Prioritizing sleep is a simple way to boost your mood and well-being. Summary: the amount of sleep each person needs is shaped by a mix of genetics, lifestyle, and age. While some people are naturally short sleepers due to rare genetic traits, most of us need 7 to 9 hours for optimal health and performance. The key is to listen to your body and prioritize quality rest. By understanding your unique sleep needs, you can make choices that support your well-being and help you thrive, no matter how many hours you spend in bed.